Hey guys, I want to get real, raw, and unfiltered about self love. A lot of the things that I see online is, self love means bubble baths and face masks and I don't know, like maybe going to sleep on time, if that, or setting boundaries, or cutting out people out of your life that don't serve you. And although all these things do have a place, and I do feel like they can be under the umbrella of like self love, I feel like there's so much more that we are not grasping, that we are not seeing, that we are not doing. So, sorry if you can hear a bunch of noises. As you can see, I'm outside. I can't control the neighbors or any building or anything that's going on. So, I hope you don't mind the extra sounds. But what I'm learning through my own journey of self-love and healing is that it's important to give yourself, I guess, the love that you didn't get as a child. I'll use myself an example. I've talked about it several times, but one of my biggest wounds is how highly sensitive I am. I always felt shamed for crying, for feeling any kind of emotion. It made me feel really isolated. My mom, my parents, my siblings didn't know what to do with me. I was extremely emotional. And whenever I showed big emotion, the easiest thing for them to do was to ignore me. I'm not here to blame them. I understand that they just truly did not know what to do. They didn't have the tools. They didn't know how to deal with their own emotions, therefore they couldn't really deal with mine. And I've noticed that now that I'm healing and looking at these wounds, that I'm acknowledging how much shame I have around this topic, I guess, this part of me of being so highly sensitive. I'm realizing how much I didn't, or I wasn't allowed to cry. I wasn't held when I was crying. I wasn't guided when I had big emotions. So a big part of me showing self-love is accepting that part about myself, is accepting that I am highly sensitive, that I am someone that cries a lot, that I am someone that feels things so deeply and sometimes has really big emotions when maybe logically they don't make sense. But to me, inside my body, it feels so real and it makes so much sense to me. So my journey of self-love is honoring every time I need to cry, is accepting that I'm having big feelings, is allowing myself to feel angry if I'm feeling angry, anger was a feeling I never wanted to feel. I thought anger was like the freaking devil. Anytime I saw anyone be angry, it's because they did something, or anytime I saw someone be angry, it was them yelling or throwing things or saying really hurtful things. So to me, I was like, anger is the worst thing you could be because it's so scary. That's how it felt as a kid. I felt so scared around angry people. My parents were really angry, unfortunately. They both held on to a lot of anger, especially my mom. So whenever they would express almost any emotion, it was like anger, frustration. They would yell a lot. They would say really hurtful things to each other and sometimes to us. And it just terrified me. And I would always tell myself, in my mind, I'm never going to be angry. It's not okay. It's not safe to be angry. When you're angry, you do horrible things. You hurt people. Absolutely not. I'm never going to be angry. And as I got older and being on this healing journey, I realized anger is extremely important. I need to honor it, just I honor all my other emotions, or at least try to honor all my emotions. And anger just shows me where my boundaries are and the things that I'm not okay with and the ways I don't want to be treated. It's just a teacher, just like the other ones. So a way to show myself self-love, to show myself that I love myself, is to say, hey, it's okay to feel angry. It's okay to feel this very big, intense emotion that makes you scared. It's okay to feel that. Of course, it's never okay, at least I think it's never okay, to unleash your emotions onto other people. So if you're angry, you can't just be throwing it out on people and blaming them for your anger and attacking them and saying these hurtful things. Absolutely not. I really believe hey, we all need to learn how to process and feel our feelings without unleashing it onto the world or attacking other people. So again, like that was a way of me starting to show myself love. It's just like, it's okay, be angry. Like sit in that anger. Allow yourself to be angry without shaming yourself. That's the biggest thing. Don't say, oh, this is so stupid that I'm angry. I can't believe I'm angry right now. Like get over it. Like hurry up, move on. Like, oh, let me just ignore it. Like that's not loving yourself. That's just neglecting yourself all over again. Every time I told myself, like, get over it, like stop being upset, stop crying, stop being angry, stop feeling whatever, I was just continuing to tell myself that I cannot be emotional, that being emotional is a bad thing. I kept feeding that shame inside of me of like, the way that you are is not okay. So I was even doing it to myself, like, oh, this is so stupid. I can't believe I'm being emotional. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm crying right now. Oh, crying is for the weak. I can't do this. I used to tell myself that, like, I hate that I cry so much. I hate it. Makes me feel so weak. It makes me feel so out of control. And it's like, that's me shaming myself. That's me neglecting and rejecting myself. How is that loving myself? There's no amount of face masks that are going to make me accept the fact that I am so sensitive and so emotional until I actually allow myself to be sensitive and to be emotional, and doing it from a place of love. Meaning when I do have any kind of emotion, being like, it's okay that I'm having this emotion. It's okay that I feel this way. It's okay that I'm crying right now. And also validating my own feelings, which is something no one ever did for me. And it's about telling myself, like, it makes sense that I'm so sad right now. It makes sense that this hurt my feelings so much. It makes sense that I'm so scared right now. It makes sense that I'm so angry because of whatever is happening. It makes sense. That's you starting to like almost like reprogram yourself. Like, it's okay to have these emotions. It doesn't make me crazy. It doesn't make me bad. And that's just my example. Like for you, it could be so many other different things, but it's like, how can you love yourself as you are? Yes, of course, it's important to take care of yourself, like going to sleep on time so you make sure you get enough sleep. It is about, doing some pampering things. That's always fun. It is about those things, but I think one of the biggest challenges for most of us is like, can you allow yourself to have your feelings and not feel ashamed of it? Can you allow yourself to cry when you feel like crying without feeling embarrassed or like there's something wrong with you? I feel like that's where the real self-love is showing up with love in the areas of ourselves where we feel we are the most unlovable. And I do feel like that's the power of shadow work. It's going into your own darkness, finding all the parts of yourself that you feel like are so unlovable. The amount of shame you carry, the guilt you carry, resentment, whatever it is, you thinking you're a bad person, like whatever parts of you feel are so terrible and that no one's allowed to see, no one can see because they won't love you if they see them, those are the parts of you that need the most love. That's how you actually start doing the self-love healing and journey, is looking at those parts of you that you're like, I could never be loved for this. That is where the magic happens. That's where all the changes start happening within yourself, is looking at that part of you that you're like, this is so unlovable. People have told me this is so unlovable. And you're like, you know what? No, I'm going to choose that this part of me is lovable. That I can say, you know what? It's okay. It's okay that I'm so sensitive. It's okay that I'm crying. It's okay that I cry every day. There's nothing wrong with me. It's okay. And I do feel like there's a difference between like allowing yourself to feel your emotions and allowing your emotions to control you. Completely different. The people that allow their emotions to control them usually create more chaos. Whether it's how they treat other people, maybe they yell at them, mistreat them, act like victims, whatever it is. That's one version. Those are the people that don't know how to. Most people don't know how to handle their own emotions or even process their own emotions. So they're the ones that create more chaos. You already have so much chaos inside of you, and you're just like vomiting everywhere, just chaos of your own unprocessed emotions and wounds. And then there's a part, like a healthier version of like, I can feel anger and sit in it and feel the anger in my chest or feel it in my stomach. I can feel that energy. I can understand why I'm feeling angry. I can dissect this anger. And maybe at first you might not be able to dissect it, but at least feeling it. Feeling the sensations in your body when you feel angry and saying, it's okay, I'm allowed to feel this. It's okay that I feel this anger in my stomach. It's okay that I feel it in my chest. It's okay that I want to yell. It's okay that I want to hit something. That's soft. please be safe. Okay. It's okay that I want to stop my feet. Like, it's okay that I'm feeling this energy right now, because all emotions are just energy in motion. So it's okay that I'm feeling this. And once you process it, once you allow yourself to just feel the sensation, sometimes it only takes like maybe 30 seconds, maybe even less, to just fully feel that emotion, that the sensations that come with whatever emotion you're feeling. And once you process it and you're calmer, you see more clearly. And then you can start asking yourself, like, why am I so angry? Why did that upset me so much? What is this emotion trying to tell me? Is this reminding me of something when I was a kid? Does it, kind of relate to something that hurt me once? Like, what is this? And once you can dissect it, you get so many answers. Then you understand yourself more. Then you understand what needs to heal, and how you can move forward, with more clarity and more, I would say, maybe a little bit more control of yourself. You can never control the outside world or anything outside of you, but you can always control yourself and how you feel and how you react to the world. So this is all just to say that I think this whole self-love journey has just been portrayed in a way that I feel like is not helpful, to be honest. I don't like the narrative, I guess, that's behind a lot of the self-love things, because putting on a face mask is not going to allow you to cry more. It's just not, or just like removing someone out of your life doesn't get to the core reason of why maybe you keep attracting people that mistreat you, or why maybe you allow people to mistreat you and you don't speak up earlier. Like, that doesn't really do anything. Just because you remove one shitty person out of your life doesn't mean you're not going to call in another person, or just attract another shitty person. You have to get to the root of like what's going on and why you allow these people in your life, or why you keep attracting these types of people. But I think that's a whole other video, but I'll definitely make one. I do like talking about that. Everything is just energy, friends. Once you understand your own energy, you will understand how the world works, and you will be able to attract a lot more love into your life, because at the end of the day, that's all we want. Everybody just wants love in all forms. To be loved, to love others, to accept love. We just want love in abundance. But I hope that all made sense. I know sometimes I feel like I just go all over the place, but I hope that made sense to somebody, that it resonated. I ask you to just think about this. How can you truly show yourself more love? Not just by going to bed earlier, not just by making sure you brush your teeth every day, or eating something healthy. Like, how can you honor and respect your own emotions? How can you allow yourself to feel more without the shame and guilt that comes with it, that we've all been programmed to believe? How can you be more kind and gentle and compassionate to yourself, especially when you're feeling overwhelmed? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with feeling overwhelmed, overstimulated, emotional, sensitive. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just your body trying to give you clues of like, hey, this is not okay. This isn't working for us. Something needs to change here. That's it. Just giving you clues about yourself. But all right, friends, I'll leave it there. If you like this conversation, please like and subscribe and share it with other people. Just write something in the comments like, what's up, girl? Nice to hear from you. Whatever you want. Or just leave me an emoji. That's always fun. But yeah, for now, I send you so much love, and I'll see you. I can't talk. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.